Hey, everybody, welcome to the Glen Kuiper Show, and welcome to our second edition of Friday Night Kuips. Of course, we do the show on Friday nights, my brother Duane and I, after the home Giants games at the Gotham Club, have a wonderful guest on, and then we turn that around and we put it out on my YouTube channel. And our guest for our second edition was Laura Britt, who, of course, is the pregame show host, postgame show host for Giants baseball on NBC. She's a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun with her. Great gal, loves baseball, knows all about Giants baseball, and she was our guest on the latest Friday Night Kuips. And here it is. Enjoy it, everybody.
We have decided that tonight is going to be ladies' night. Okay, you go to a bar sometimes and it's ladies' night. Because we have a very, very special guest. It's one of our favorite people. Not only is she extremely talented, and you see her on TV a lot, she's also one of the nicest people in our business. And unfortunately, she's moving. She's leaving the Bay Area in June, which is kind of a bummer. But she's an awesome lady, and she is really, really good at her job. Let's welcome our guest tonight, Laura Britt. Come on in, Laura.
Doesn't have a whole lot of energy. So
Hello. This is so fun. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we saw Laura. We were talking to her, I don't know, was it 3 weeks ago? And I said, and you were asking us about the show. And I said, well, wait a minute, forget that. We want you as a guest. And she was super excited about it. So we're excited to have you. Bummer that you're leaving, though. Why are you leaving?
Well, you guys. I have to work with you guys.
Yeah,
that's really what it is.
Stop it.
Mainly that one over there.
No,
it's as most of you know, I'm from Alabama, and my husband is from Mississippi. We've got 3 little kids, and so we're going to move to Georgia, which is not Alabama or Mississippi, but it is a lot closer to both of those places. So our kids can grow up and with their grandparents and all that. Take the little trips over. They've never seen them play any sports because we're so far away. So it's just hard to make the travel happen. So that's kind of how it all came to be. But I'm going to miss you guys. The Bay Area has been welcomed me with open arms.
If during this exciting game tonight, I went to Laura's Wikipedia page.
Oh, does that exist?
Yeah.
There is one?
It's huge.
Very
it's like 4 pages.
I didn't realize
Did you edit it?
I didn't realize you dated that many men.
Yeah. So that list is so long.
So anyway, you made a number of different stops before you came here, right? Chicago being one?
Chicago was right before here. It was the first ever digital sports network. It was ahead of its time. It's now not called 120 Sports anymore. But I went there. I started in Jackson, Mississippi, though, in the local Fox station in Jackson, Mississippi. I was a sports reporter and anchor, and then I did a morning show. I did a quick stint in New York City, and then went back to Jackson, Mississippi at Fox 40, and then Chicago, and then out here. So, yeah, I've kind of lived everywhere.
Good.
Well,
yeah, I'll be back. I'll come visit for sure.
Well, the beauty of having Laura is she's done all the sports here in this town, which means she's worked with mostly men.
Yeah.
And mostly, if not all, former players, whether they be football, basketball.
Yep.
Or baseball.
Don't ask me who my favorite is.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Which means you have a little dirt on every one of them.
That's right. That's why they're all nice to me.
So, I don't know. I'm not going to ask you who your favorite is.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, I'm not.
That's not fair.
No.
who's your favorite?
I'm going to get in so much trouble if I answer that question. They're all my favorite. I know that's not a fun answer.
Who's your favorite team?
That's not nice either.
Come on.
Let's do it this way. Of the 4 sports, and of all the pregame shows you've done, which is the most difficult?
Giants.
Right.
Just the day in, day out, 162. It's so funny when you get these other crews that come in from hockey, 82 games. The NBA, 82 games. The NFL, 2 games. And they're, they're in the grind of it. And then you get somebody that's covered baseball, and they really know what's up. 162 is no joke. I honestly, over the past 2 months, I've just am so impressed that you guys have been able to do it for as long as you've done it, because it's no joke. It's a grind. It's fun, right? It's fun. We all get to be here and sit here together and cover sports for a living. But it's really hard. It's the night-day turnarounds are hard. Studying every day, a lot of information every day.
But what we do for 2.5 hours, because we're actually covering action, is probably a lot easier than sitting in a studio where there isn't a whole lot of action. And then if you have a really bad game, a half an hour can turn into what feels like, I'm sure, a couple of hours.
Like, who's got tap shoes tonight? What are we going to do?
That's right.
You have to try and think of ways to be creative. That's part of our job, is to try and be creative. And if they've gone on a 7-game losing streak, how do you keep this show entertaining? How can we continue to provide some kind of information that you guys already don't know, right? That's one of the things I go into every single show. I'm always trying to think, these are Giants fans. They know their stuff. So what can I bring them that they don't already know? So I'm always scouring the game notes for maybe a little nugget that while you're at work or living your lives that you didn't get the chance to see. And so that's always my goal every single night, is to bring something that you could go to your friends or sit around the dinner table and say, hey, did you know Luis Ariz has had 54 plate appearances in which he didn't strike out? You always try and come with a little
Is that
something.
true?
Yeah.
Wow.
You going to use that tomorrow?
Do you want me to be your stats person?
Yeah, I think we need one Sunday, so if you're available.
I think.
I'm actually in studio Sunday, sorry.
You know what? Watching you, Laura, and I mean this because I watch the pregame shows if I'm home. There's people who do your job that I think feel like they need to let everybody know how much they know.
Yeah.
Right? And they want to spew out as much information as possible. What always impressed me with you is you kept it really simple, or you keep it really simple. Get to A, get to B, get to C, get your question. And you weren't trying to do too much. And there's studio people, and I'm not asking you to name it, but you understand what I'm saying.
They are trying to get me in trouble tonight. Do you see this, what they're doing to me?
But you just your ability to just keep it moving along. That's what you want in a studio host.
Is this a safe space? I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
None of this
I
goes
know it
out.
is. I trust you guys. No, it is, but you have to realize, I think in the host position, something that I'm always very aware of, I am across from people who have played the game, whether it be the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, MLB, whatever it is. They are the expert. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm the expert. I can study a lot, and I know a lot of information because I prepare, but they were the ones that were playing the game. So my goal is to always extract the nugget from them, or maybe a behind the scenes something that we don't even know. When I genuinely have real questions that I want answers to sometimes that come up in shows that I haven't talked to them about before, and that I think, oh, maybe the audience would think this is interesting too, if I'm finding it interesting and I do this for a living and I don't know the answer. So I always just try and make sure that I'm thinking about what can we get from these players to get them to talk about their experiences, because that's really what it's all about, is they've been in the experience and we haven't. So that's why I always try and tee them up, because that's really what you're trying to do. Get the info.
Do you think Shawn Estes talks too much?
Everybody has this knock on Shawn Estes. I will go to bat for Shawn Estes. I hope Shawn's watching this or hearing this. Every single day. I love Shawn Estes, and I don't think he talks too much.
Of course not. Then you don't have to talk.
Yeah, see? Now you know the trick.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I tee up Shawn, and I'm like, hey, guys, can I go get some coffee, and then I'll be back, and it's great. I love it. Shawn's great.
You know what his middle name is? Land the Plane. Shawn Land the Plane Estes.
Yeah.
We love
He
Shawn.
He is so great.
He's a good guy.
We love Shawn. We should have him on here sometime.
Yeah. Yep, I think we did. Did we last year? I don't remember. No, I don't think we did.
No, we'd still be here.
Wait, did I beat Shawn? Did I beat Shawn on the show?
Oh, we would. Look, when Shawn
Listen,
Estes,
they will say this to his face, too, to be
when
fair.
Shawn Estes is on the rap, and if you guys have heard the rap, you know that I think the rap is great, but let's not go on the middle of the night. I want to go home. We've just done a game. That was my job. But when Shawn is on the rap, oh my God, we're there forever. He
loves the game, Kuip. Come on.
He loves the game, and he loves to talk about the game.
That's kind of a key part of what he does.
But
Land the
there's a
plane. Land the
different-
plane.
Yeah. So anyway, no. The point is we love Shawn.
that is the point. We do.
Let's see
love
what else.
Shawn.
Oh, and does George Contos really love his hair?
That is true.
Ooh, that is some serious hair.
George Contos does love his hair. And he makes sure that every hair is in place before he goes on air,
Yeah.
which I think is great.
It's impressive.
Somebody had the audacity last year to ask me, was it Shawn? Who loves their hair more, George or Shawn? That's not even a question.
Oh no.
We all know the answer to that.
Well, George
George.
likes everything about himself.
He does.
Yeah. And there's
He
nothing wrong
has
with
fun. He's got a lot of knowledge.
that. Hey, because it's ladies' night, there's something I want to do before we continue on. This young lady is waiting to bring my wife a special drink. My wife is here, Amanda. Could you stand up, Amanda? Because it is her birthday. And she's very particular about what she drinks, and we had this special drink made just for her. There it is. And you know what?
Fabulous jacket, too.
We should probably do a quick rendition, right? All right,
Maybe
everybody,
she's
3,
singing.
2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Amanda. Happy birthday to you. There. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, she's got her martini.
It's amazing what husbands will do to try to get lucky at night. God dang. Killing me.
Just a simple vodka martini. That's all.
That is the fastest happy birthday rendition I've ever heard.
Well, it was getting slurry at the end there a little bit.
Can I tell you, when we were back there before we came out, all I heard was, oh, yeah, the singing. And I was like, wait, you guys didn't tell me we're singing tonight.
We're not singing.
But it was happy birthday altogether. So very thankful for that.
But go.
Before we do a pregame show, the host, which would be Laura and whoever she's working with, they have to ask Mike and I a question, and they try to get us to approve the question before they actually ask it. And I'm wondering if that
This is a big part of my job.
Is that stressful for you?
I think early on, so when I first started doing Giants, just like anything, you have to earn your stripes. So I'd covered all the other teams, but I'd never covered the Giants consistently. So it's a whole new crew. I didn't know you guys very well at the time, or at all, really. And so I think back then it was stressful. Now I try and come up with something to make you guys laugh. But early on, it was a little stressful for me.
I know.
And I will say it's hard because it's every day.
Right.
And we talk for the whole pregame show, and you're like, well, what can I ask them that we haven't already talked about?
Right.
And there's not a lot
Well,
there.
you've always done a good job. So.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
I know we had, when I was with the A's, we had a host in the studio, which I'm not going to say who, because this was a while ago. But that host would ask us probably twice a week, what is the feeling in the clubhouse? Which could be the worst possible question, because the vibe in the clubhouse doesn't really change much from day to day. It really, really doesn't.
No, it's the same.
And finally, we had to tell this person, you need to stop asking us about the vibe in the clubhouse.
I know
Because
my
first of all,
question
what
for
does that
Sunday.
mean? Would it?
Y'all tune in Sunday.
Yeah, and that person felt kind of bad, but we were just like, we don't know what to say. I mean, we don't know. They're the same. You know, they're having fun before the game, and they eat after the game, and they go home. I don't know what the vibe is.
If you let me know the last show you're going to do,
Oh, I will.
then my response to your question will be,
No.
that's the dumbest friggin' question I've ever heard in my life.
It'll make for great TV.
Here's another one.
Great TV.
Have you ever gotten the Gatorade on you?
Actually, no, because we don't get to do a ton of shows from the field.
That's true.
And then we did quite a few last year, but I was interviewing Willie, and he's, as you know, the Gatorade Powerade dumper. So he couldn't dump the Powerade on
Because he
himself.
got your replacement really
I know,
bad.
he got cut. I
Yeah.
saw that video and her laptop.
Felt bad for her,
Which I
yeah.
did message her, and I offered her my laptop because I'm not going to be needing it very much longer. But she said that it got fixed. That
I'm
she
not
did
sure
some
the whole
rice or
Gatorade
something.
thing I like, to be
Oh.
honest with you.
Don't be a party pooper on that.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know if you
I
guys remember.
really like that.
Do you remember Matt? You all remember Matt Cain's Perfect Game, right? So we have a video of it where Amy G is interviewing Matt Cain. This is like huge moment, and in the background you can see Pablo Sandoval's got the Gatorade, and here he comes. And who do you think stopped him? Buster Posey. Buster just went, really? And that's it. Pablo did a U-turn.
Oh man! Wait,
But-
we gotta get a show of hands. Who likes the Powerade showers? I like them. Well, only on. Okay, wait. Only on a walk-off.
Okay.
Not every win.
Yeah, a guy that scores on a wild pitch
okay.
should not get a Gatorade shower for crying out loud.
I say give him the Gatorade shower. Why not?
Yeah, I think it's a little too much too.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Really? I mean, I'm in the minority here. I thought it was going to be 90% of you guys.
Yeah.
But that was probably, 30%. So the trick is only in a walk-off is what everybody said.
I think so.
Yeah, well, or a guy goes 5 for 5 or whatever.
But see, I think I have a lot of Willie in me. I'm like, give the guy the shower, yeah! Like,
Yeah.
I'm the encourager of the...
You know what? I hadn't thought of that
various
comparison,
action, I
but
guess.
now that you mention it, you strike out a lot. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. Come on.
He's feisty tonight,
He's on
isn't he?
fire!
He's a little
He's
feisty
on
tonight.
fire!
Yeah.
Feisty. It's not even midnight yet. Jeez.
Hey, I thought it was really cool. That young lady right there had a picture that you two took in 1984. Duane was a player. She was a young fan. And they just took the same picture again. How great was
So
that?
cool.
Was it 1984?
Wait, do you have it? Can we show everybody? This is so neat.
That's very cool.
No, this
Sorry,
is
we
awesome.
I didn't mean to embarrass you. I just thought that was really neat.
Look how cool this is. Maybe, I don't know, is this like show and tell? We can pass it around.
As long as
Look how cool that is. Look how neat.
that's so great.
That's so cool.
Well, give her
That's awesome.
This
And he
was my
signed it.
scrapbook, and I had
That's so cool.
everybody-
Oh wow. That's a good.
By the
feeling.
way,
By the
that a
way, I
great
wasn't
picture?
alive yet. When that picture was taken.
Glenn, how long are we keeping Laura?
Not much longer.
And it's all, oh, look at the time. Wait, what are all these?
So, Jenny sent me a letter, and I sent her this back.
Oh, so cool.
40 pounds ago.
Wow. You look great.
40 pounds ago.
You look great. That's
For you
so-
folks
that's
that are
so
my
cool.
age and have put on a little weight, I want you to go back and see if what happened to me has happened to you. 10 pounds a decade.
Yeah,
What do you,
that's about
what
it.
do you think?
I feel like that's fair.
No?
10 pounds a decade? That's pretty fair.
Well, no, it's not that great if you're 80 and you started out really high. So.
It just means you're
Anyway,
living.
so Jenny
Eat the cupcake.
Jenny has on photo day, she's got a picture of Atlee Hammaker, Tom O'Malley.
Wow.
So Jenny, now you're taking over the show? No, you're fine. Max Venable, whose son is now managing the White Sox, correct?
Yep.
Andy McGaffigan, Darrell Evans, you guys remember what Darrell Evans' nickname was? Howdy Doody. That's right. That's kind of what he looked like.
Looked like Howdy Doody.
Which is not a big compliment.
Oh,
But anyway, this is really cool, Jenny.
awesome.
So good job.
That's so neat.
Here's your picture.
Oh yeah, don't lose that one.
So anyway, I'm glad you brought Jenny.
yeah,
in.
I
It
didn't
was
mean
great.
to embarrass her. She's embarrassed.
She
but-
is embarrassed.
Nice job, Jenny.
Jenny. For
I want to come
It-
hang here all this time. It's fun.
just wait. You're not finished yet. If it's ladies' night, does any ladies here have any questions for Laura? I mean, this is a great source of information. Like, if I have a granddaughter or a daughter that would like to get into the business, what do you do? How do you start it out? Do you go to college to
I did, in fact, go to college.
for this?
Mass communications, broadcasting. I minored in Spanish, which is hilarious because I cannot speak Spanish. Right? I need to practice. That's my problem. I need to practice. But yeah, so I went to UAB, University of Alabama at Birmingham, not the University of Alabama. I was a cheerleader in college and then majored in mass comm broadcasting. And then I'm a true believer. I feel like a lot of people try and skip the first step. And maybe this makes me sound old, which is fine. But I think a lot of people nowadays just want to go straight to the big job.
Of course.
Right? Oh, I just want to be on whatever, the national network. I want to work for the Patriot. Well, not right now. Don't want to work for them right
No.
now.
They need a head
You
coach.
want to work for you want to work for the 49ers. But I started in local TV, and I used to go. I remember I had friends that came over they drove over from Birmingham to Jackson, Mississippi, and I was what's called in the business a one-man band. So that was just now happening when I graduated college. Right when I was graduating, all of that was transpiring, where you used to have a photographer, you used to have somebody go out with you, like a producer, a photographer, and then you would, write and report. Well, when I was coming out of school, that's when everybody said, "Oh, don't get in the business. Newspapers are dying," which they've cut back, but they're still around. Everybody was very negative about the business. And so when I came out, I one-man banded. So I would go to a lot of college games, Mississippi State, Southern Miss, Ole Miss, and I would wheel. I had this huge camera. It was the big cameras and a tripod, huge tripod, all that. And you have a little white piece of paper. You get in front of the camera, you white balance yourself, and then you shoot the whole game. So I would be on the field shooting the whole game as the photographer. And then at the end of the game, then you shoot your stand-up and you turn a package is what it's called. And so then I would get on my laptop and I would have to edit the whole thing and voice record the whole thing and then send it back to the studio. And so that's what's called a one-man band. And I had friends that drove over from Birmingham one day and they were like, "Oh, this will be fun. We'll go to work with you." They came to a Southern Miss football game and they went to the game and I was working it. And they have all these pictures of me shooting the game, and they got to the end of it, and they were like, "I had no idea that it was this much work."
Right.
They only see you on camera or see this glamorous life, and they had no idea what all went into it. But I really value that experience, and I think it's helped me here because when a producer asks me, for what he needs, I know what he needs before he asks because I've done it. And when a photographer is out on a shoot with me, I have an idea of what I've been in his shoes before because I used to have to shoot my own stuff. So I just am a true believer in not bypassing the hard stuff. But maybe that's because I had to do the hard stuff. I don't know.
Well, the other thing I always tell young
That's awesome.
announcers is don't ever say no.
Yeah, and you don't.
Can you do volleyball?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Was really great at volleyball. What about bowling? Oh my God, that's my best sport. So never say no, and you have to lie.
Yeah.
You really do have to lie.
Especially early in your career. Now I've got 3 kids, and life gets comes at
Right.
you, and so now I'm at the point in my career where you have to say no because there are other things that hold more value at certain times. But early, you just want to say yes to everything.
Yep.
Have you ever ran into issues being a woman in sports? I know that's not so much now as maybe it was 25, 30 years ago, but have you ever felt it at all?
Not too much. There have been a few small instances. There was a sports director at the first place I worked that wouldn't really treat me exactly fairly. Like, he took all the big games, which I think is right because he had been there longer, had more experience, but wasn't trying to help me along. And that's why now it's so important to me to make sure that I help everybody along, because you've got to reach your hand down and help somebody else. But not, to be honest, I haven't really had that much trouble with it. A lot of it is, and this is not in every case, but a lot of it is just how you present yourself. And if I'm not studying and I come to you and I ask you, what's the vibe in the clubhouse? Well, I could probably come up with maybe a better question. And I think if you prepare and you study, then people recognize that. It's about building a relationship and building trust. That's really what it all comes down to. And so if you know your stuff, then I don't think people really question you that much. But it does take time, just like in any industry, whether you're in this or something else, it takes time to make people, like, why should I believe what this person's saying? And I always knew that coming in on day one, especially in baseball, because fans, you guys have memories like unreal. And I do not. So I'm like, I really have to like burn it in there to make sure that I remember stuff. But that was always really important to me, and still to this day is just making sure that I earn the respect. But that's in anything. You've got to earn people's trust and respect. It's not just given.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Life lessons with Laura.
Life lessons with Laura.
But when you cover a specific team as well, like we've all done and are doing, the fans know their history. I mean, Giants fans know their history, man. I mean, Giants history, so you have to stay on top of that. Otherwise, they're not going to be impressed with you.
Yeah.
Right? Because, and fans of the Yankees, they know their team. You guys know the Giants going way back. And that's a good challenge for us covering the team. You better be on top of it because you guys know what's going on.
Yes, and I think it's also really important not to fake it. So I had a unique challenge of coming in shortly after Greg Papa. Well, that man is an encyclopedia of all Bay Area sports teams. Yep. So you can imagine me coming in, some people might try and say, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to know more than him. Well, it's not possible. And I didn't live any of those experiences that he did. So the way he hosts a show is vastly different than how I host it. And that's fine. It's just different. And so I think you have to make sure that when you're coming in a situation like that, I wasn't trying to be Greg Papa. I never got to go to a game at Candlestick. And all of you probably have. So I didn't fake it. You didn't get to go either. All right, we're in the same club. But most people that are watching the show did, but I don't try and hide the fact or pretend like, oh yeah, I was sitting there in 1989. Like, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I can't pretend. I can't fake it. But I can learn from people that were there. And so that's what I always tried to do is just, ask what it was like, because I never got to go. So that was pretty important, especially with the history in the Bay Area of all the sports teams. What you got there? Your glove? Somebody's glove?
Any luck? Any luck
He's
tonight?
giving it to you.
No luck tonight?
Oh, man. Are we the only two in here that
Not bad.
didn't get to go to Candlestick? Everybody else got to go to Candlestick. You didn't either? Okay. I feel like I really missed out. Makes me sad.
It had a special charm and a special odor to it. Yeah.
Nobody's making that candle. The Candlestick candle.
No. But
I didn't hear it. I was not paying attention.
yeah.
He said it had a special.
Well, you put a glove on his
charm
hand
and a special odor.
Mrs. Shawn Estes lost me there for a while. Just kidding.
I love Natalie.
You have to ask the question on Sunday.
Yeah. Good luck.
What? Oh, to you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Hey, Laura,
Come on.
something we do here, And we're going to do it tonight. It's the home run calls. Everybody excited? Come on. Let's go. This is the fun part.
Come
Laura.
on. We got to be more excited than that.
Come on, you guys.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
And last year, toward the end of the year, we ran a video, which was Patrick Bailey's inside the park home run, and we had some people do play-by-play on it, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I am here for
So
this.
what we're going to do is we're going to show it again because we want to hear Duane's call. It was terrific. You guys will remember the play, and then
It was all right.
It was all right. And then we're going to bring two people
no,
up.
It wasn't great.
Two people up, and they're going to do the home run call for us, and then Laura's going to pick the winner.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
They really are trying to get me in trouble. Big
All right.
time.
Let's
Okay.
roll the play just to get
right.
our memory back
Yeah, you
of
got-
what was probably the most exciting play of 2025.
All right,
It's
let's
up on
see it.
that screen right there in the far back. Okay, so we just wanted to refresh everybody about the play. Like you get a chance to see it, hear Duane's call, and now it's time to bring up our two contestants who will have a microphone in their hand, and they will be able to call this any way they want.
Oh, boy.
Do you have
I'm
the
so
words?
excited.
What? No.
Wait, do they get
No,
words?
they're on their own.
Oh.
Yeah, they
They're
got
on
to.
their own.
You got to add your own flair.
Okay, it's Jim and Barbara.
Jim and
Jim,
Barbara.
come on up, Jim.
All right, Jim, you can
Barbara,
have my mic.
all right.
Can I see? I got
Oh, he came
If you
prepared.
want.
Speaking of being prepared.
This is the jersey.
Oh,
Is that the
stop.
jersey?
That's the one from the game?
Oh, this is the
That
jersey
is
that
cool.
was tore off.
You know what? I don't believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I'm just kidding.
All right, Jim, how's the mic? Is it working?
Hello, everybody.
All right. Okay,
I'll try to do.
you better watch the video. That's probably what
Okay.
you should be doing. Are we
Okay.
ready to roll the video?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Take it away, Jim.
And the pitch. Bailey hits a high drive to deep right center field. It hits high off the wall and it bounces and it ricochets down the warning track. 2 runs have scored.
Yes.
Bailey's rounding third, and the game is over. Bailey wins on a walk-off inside the park home run. The Giants are going crazy. Bailey's getting mobbed, and
All right, cue it up again. Hold it. I want to hear Dave Fleming's call. My call stunk compared to Dave's. No, I was terrible that night. So go right back here. Hold
Okay,
it.
wait, here you go. You can have this.
the whole thing. I'll do it.
All right, ready? Here we go again. Take a look. This is
First
Dave
and third,
Fleming's
one out.
call.
Patrick hits a high drive to deep right center field. This one is off the top of the wall, and it ricochets, and it's rolling on the warning track. 2 runs are in. Bailey coming around third. Patrick Bailey scores! Now we've seen everything.
Give me 5.
Amazing. This is great. Final score, very
And
important.
it actually is the jersey that.
That's so fun.
Yeah. No. All right, Barbara.
For your call. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's right. See, this is where you need a little Willie. Feel the magic. Feel the love of the game.
All right, Barbara.
All right, here you go, Barbara.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Do you want the words?
No.
You said I could call on my own.
You can do
Yeah,
whatever you want.
absolutely.
You can do another game if you want.
Barbara. All right. Let's
Here
go,
we
Barbara.
go. Start up by saying, here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch. Bailey's at bat. Men first and third. Here we go. And it's high, and it's deep, and it's going into the field. The boys are rounding the plate. We got one coming in, one more, another. And Bailey's rounding third, and here he comes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's calling the game and then cheering for Bailey in the game. And you were doing both, which was great. So
So
nice
good.
job. That's
So
fantastic.
good, Barbara.
The
And
last
she has sweet Crocs
Barbara,
on, too.
your
Those are
last three
amazing.
words were "Go Bailey, go." Okay, is there
Laura,
anybody,
you want to try it?
anybody else want to give it a
I
shot?
know my wheelhouse, and that ain't
I
it.
know.
Anybody? Come on.
Come on, no
Come on.
volunteers.
One shot.
Come
No?
on.
Anybody?
No?
All right.
All right.
Laura, you got
Russ?
to pick a winner, or you could,
know,
No,
you
right.
could be
know their
co-winner.
Kim?
wheelhouse, too.
Kim? No shot? Jeff? No. Jeff.
No, thank you.
Jeff is the brother that doesn't speak at all. He
That is
doesn't-
not true. He comes and speaks to me at my desk every time.
Yeah. But there's way too many people in this room for Jeff to speak. He's just not going to do it.
He gets quiet at the family dinner when there's 6 people there.
You know what would be really fun is to have Jeff, you in Jeff's ear while Jeff's trying to talk. Because that's what happens
I would be,
every game.
I would
Jeff is
be
in
more than
Dwayne's
willing
ear.
to do that.
Am I
but-
torturing you with this?
No.
I think that would be really fun.
Actually, Laura, what we like to do is make sure that everybody here on Friday Night Kuips is a winner. So that's for Barbara and Jim.
Oh, yes! These are cool.
And thank you guys
might
for
get one of
being
those.
good sports. I appreciate it.
Nicole, no. That's not my wheelhouse.
That's awesome.
What do we got going next?
That's about it. We're about ready to wrap it up.
No. I meant any idea about the next show?
No,
Oh, the
not
next
yet.
guest.
We're working on it. It'd be tough to top Laura, but we're working on it.
I've got some ideas.
Okay, good.
I walked down here with one of the ideas.
What, Estes?
Potential guests.
Yeah, that's a good one. We're trying to get Sergio Romo to come on. He would be great.
Yeah.
So, but we work a couple weeks ahead. So, but before we go, there's something I want to throw out there to you guys. Not into self-promotion, but I am going to tell you that I get to, what's the word? Kind of live out a dream next week. I'm going on the road trip with the Giants, and I'm going to be doing the games on KMBR and radio, all 6 games. I've always kind of dreamed about being a Giants broadcaster, and so now I can say I'm a Giants broadcaster, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I understand what comes with that responsibility. The level, the bar is set pretty high with guys like this guy here. So I understand, and I will do a good job. I'll keep the bar as high as I can.
Now,
Thank you.
Will.
Thank you.
We're so happy for Glenn. We really are. But this also means that, like, tomorrow when you go to Safeway, somebody's going to say, what in the hell happened last night? Like it's your fault, right?
I
You
do.
take the good with the bad.
I do. And Duane and I spend quite a bit of time together, and I do see people on a regular basis come up and really like just it's 8 in the morning and we're 2 sips into our coffee and they're like, geez, what's going on with the Giants? It's like, I don't know. Or you'll see the cute guy walk through and go Dodgers.
Yeah, it happens.
Really?
It does happen, but
And it still irritates you.
but
Does
it doesn't happen here, which is why we like coming here on Friday night.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you guys, every Friday home, you guys are awesome. I mean, we love you guys. You've made this show a lot of fun for us. And, we'll see you in a couple weeks. But most of all, we love our guests. So let's hear it for
Laura
a
Britt.
wonderful woman, Laura Britt.
Laura.
Thank you. So fun to be with you guys. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
What are the chances that you'll change your mind?
Slim to none.
None. Slim
Sorry.
to none.
Yeah, we
And-
bought a house, so I feel like there's no backing out now.
When is the last day?
What was that? Oh, cookies.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a great baker.
Oh, yeah. And how did you bypass the food?
Because I never got any.
Yeah, I am still confused by that. I thought I
Well,
bought
you were confused because while Mike is in the studio, and we're doing a Dodger game in L.A., I'm in L.A., Mike
That's
is in
when-
the
that's what
studio.
happened.
Laura's in the studio.
I bake
Laura
cookies.
brings cookies. They eat cookies while I'm watching them eat cookies. I
We
never
didn't
get any
go
cookies.
On and talk about cookies for 3 years after.
So
He hasn't
Mike
had the
just,
cookies.
you got to know Mike. Mike raves about your cookies.
He loves the cookies.
He
They
does.
make them.
But I want you to know that
Yeah.
you're not the only cookies he raves about. Anybody that makes him cookies, he raves about their cookie. He just
I don't
happens
blame
to
him.
think yours is the best.
Yeah, I'm on that train too. Make me a cake, I will rave about that cake.
So
But I
anyway,
do
if
have a good
anybody
cookie
wants
recipe.
that recipe,
How
she's
can we
got
get it out? How can we get
So
the recipe out?
I am a recipe sharer. I remember there was one time I wanted some recipe from like a friend's mom, and she was like, "Oh no, we don't share our recipes." I was like, "Really? Like, are we doing this? There's like a secret code that I have to crack to get the recipe." So I am not that person. I will share any recipe that I have, and I love this recipe. It's these cookies. It seems a little intimidating. It's a lot of instructions, but if you're good at following instructions, you're going to be great.
And how do you find them?
Well, I just come talk to me. I'll give you the
Great.
recipe.
You got it.
Laura, you're the best. Thank you.
Thank
all.
you.
Cookie
Thank
time.
you so
Cookie time.
much.
Thanks, everybody.
Fun.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks it is.
All right.
Be well. They'll win tomorrow, by
Thanks,
the way.
Jim and Barbara.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.